You know, I'm listening to all this right there, but Wolf don't care. He said, yo, them ain't like that. I'm telling you. He ain't like that. You understand? Papa was talking about, I don't need you no more. I don't need you no more. You know what I'm saying? I'm good.
You know, we were very young. Our lives changed just like that, really quickly.
Amid the chaos surrounding Sean Diddy Combs, the hip-hop mogul sits in a Brooklyn jail cell awaiting trial, while his family reportedly wages a fierce battle over his immense fortune. Rather than uniting during one of the darkest moments of his life, Diddy's mother, Janice Combs, and his son, Christian King Combs, are allegedly embroiled in a heated power struggle for control of his empire. This isn't just about money. It's a clash for dominance that's exposing cracks in a family once thought to be untouchable. Even more shocking are claims of how far they're willing to go, tarnishing Diddy's legacy as they fight for their share of the pie, leaving fans stunned by the unfolding drama.
It'll be interesting to see who he leaves in charge of when he goes and lay down. Because, yeah, he still reportedly only have $400 million right now. And after all these lawsuits and judgments and all of that, he's going to have still at least 25 to 50 million once everything's said and done. And that's still a big fortune to look over and, you know, to watch over. So.
At the heart of the drama is Diddy's staggering $400 million fortune, now the center of a fierce battle between his mother, Janice Combs, and his 26-year-old son, Christian King Combs. Insiders reveal both are determined to take control of his empire. Janice, who raised Diddy after his father's untimely death, believes she's best suited to manage his assets while he's in jail. Meanwhile, King, a rising rapper, has his own plans for the fortune. The feud has escalated into what one source describes as a real-life Godfather scenario, with tensions boiling over. Family meetings reportedly devolve into shouting matches, with accusations flying in every direction, leaving the once united family in turmoil.
Yeah, but so there's still, I mean, it's crazy too because there's still more happening in court. Like, I mean, everything is still active, even though we're not hearing about it as much anymore. And the people may be fatigued, like we talked about prior to.
The escalating family feud is troubling, especially given its public nature. While Janice defends her son against the allegations, calling them fabricated lies, her private actions tell a different story. Reports claim she's consulting with lawyers and financial advisors to position herself as the legal guardian of Diddy's assets. Meanwhile, King has been using social media to project loyalty and unity, posting alongside his siblings. However, insiders reveal a different reality. He's allegedly lobbying Diddy's legal team to secure control of the family's finances, showing a similarly aggressive pursuit of power.
Y'all gotta stop defending Diddy, y'all. Those are the few of y'all that's in the comment section. Why you always talking about Diddy? This channel, I remember y'all used to say all I talked about was Snoop. All I talked about was Suge. All I talked about was Death Row business. Now I'm talking about something different. All you talk about is Diddy. No, I talk about whatever gonna get us some views.
Diddy's family feud has left his other children, including Justin, Combs, and teenage twins Dee and Jesse, caught in the middle of the turmoil. While they've mostly avoided the public spotlight, insiders say they're feeling the pressure to choose sides. Some have reportedly aligned with Janice, while others are backing King, deepening the family's divisions. It's a heartbreaking scenario for a man who built his empire with the dream of creating a lasting legacy for his loved ones, now overshadowed by a bitter power struggle tearing his family apart.
Guys, we are lucky to have Precious Miura here, and she's been at the Diddy parties, and she's about to spill some secrets.
King Combs has landed in hot water as his recent actions stir controversy. In a bid to boost his street credibility, he's been accused of affiliating with groups unrelated to his privileged upbringing. A viral video of him shouting slogans and flashing hand signs has sparked widespread backlash, with critics calling out the absurdity of a wealthy celebrity's son attempting to claim ties to a street lifestyle. A well-known figure from the streets openly questioned King's motives, while others slammed his recklessness, especially amid Diddy's legal troubles. Rumors suggest investigators may be taking notice, further complicating matters.
Welcome to Popcorn Planet's The Interview, the series where we get in depth with amazing people, and I'm so honored to have this special guest with us here. Precious Miura, welcome to the show. How are you doing?
I'm good. How are you, my love?
I'm great. I'm so happy to have you here. I'm making sure I center you a little bit more. There we go. So honored to have you here. You have some stories to tell. You've survived the white party.
A bombshell allegation is threatening to upend the Combs family. The paternity of Justin Combs, Diddy's eldest biological son. For years, rumors have quietly circulated about Justin's true parentage, but they're now gaining traction amidst Diddy's legal and financial woes. Some speculate Justin may actually be the son of Anthony Wolf Jones, Diddy's former bodyguard and close associate. Wolf, who tragically lost his life in a violent altercation years ago, was a towering presence in both Diddy's personal and professional life. If these rumors hold any truth, his connection to the Combs family may be far more profound than previously believed, adding another layer of complexity to their turmoil.
And then in 2003, Wolf gets during a situation with BMF,
Right.
which he ended up shooting first. And they returned fire. And I was actually with I actually ended up being flown out by BMF like right around that time. And I was at Big Beach's house while he still had the ankle monitor.
Rumors about Justin Combs' paternity are adding fuel to the Combs family turmoil. Insiders claim Anthony Wolf Jones, Diddy's former bodyguard and close associate, may be Justin's biological father. Wolf and Justin's mother, Misa Heilton, were reportedly close around the time Justin was conceived. While there's no concrete evidence, skeptics point to Justin's resemblance to Wolf as a potential indicator. Adding intrigue, Misa has kept a notably low profile during Diddy's legal troubles, sparking speculation that her silence is a deliberate effort to shield Justin from the fallout. If true, the implications could be significant. Questions about Justin's paternity may complicate his claim to Diddy's fortune, especially if the family's legal battle over the estate intensifies. Despite Diddy treating Justin as his own, the uncertainty threatens to further destabilize the family. Justin himself has faced legal troubles this year, including a high-profile reckless behavior case that ended with a plea of no contest. Although he avoided severe penalties, the incident has raised doubts about his ability to step up as a leader in his father's absence. Meanwhile, King Combs' recent actions continue to cast a shadow over his aspirations as Diddy's heir. Despite enjoying some success in the entertainment industry, his erratic behavior and controversial attempts to boost his image as a tough figure have drawn criticism. Many question whether King is ready to handle the immense responsibility of managing the Combs empire. The family's public image has also suffered as old rumors and new allegations surface. Reports of financial mismanagement and whispers about Diddy's alleged connections to questionable figures in the industry have tarnished their name, with Diddy unable to defend himself from. Behind bars, the burden of maintaining the family's reputation has fallen on his children and inner circle, a challenge they seem ill-equipped to handle. As the battle for control of Diddy's fortune rages on, tensions between Janice and King are tearing the family apart. Rather than uniting in the face of adversity, their infighting is pushing them further into disarray. Diddy's other children are also grappling with their roles in this unfolding drama, each navigating the pressure and uncertainty in their own way. With Diddy's trial looming and the stakes higher than ever, the question remains: can the Combs family come together, or will their division mark the end of an empire? One thing is clear: the drama is far from over, and the outcome could shape their legacy for years to come.
He is very, very dominant. Like, he wants to control the situation. He wants to control his inner circle. He wants to make everyone have a good time and enjoy his parties. And so, you know, it is scary because you think, you know, this person or possibly his social network or the people he's around could make or break your career.
Switching gears, the legal storm surrounding Diddy is proving even more chaotic than the family feud. With mounting evidence and explosive accusations, the case feels straight out of a Hollywood thriller. Shockingly, it's no longer just about Diddy. This scandal is dragging in those closest to him, threatening to unravel the empire he spent decades building. From jaw-dropping claims to courtroom drama, the situation grows more outrageous by the day, leaving his legacy and the future of his family hanging in the balance. The details are as staggering as the stakes, with no end to the turmoil in sight.
You know, if you say the wrong thing or you complain or you know, I don't know, there's an element where you just, I guess manipulated in a way to make you feel like, oh, you have to please everyone around you. You can't say anything wrong. You don't want to say a bad thing, or when they're constantly asking you, would you like to do and you're like, well, I don't do, and they're like, well, why don't you do?
Let's dive into the serious charges Diddy is facing, some of the most severe allegations imaginable. Prosecutors are building their case around what they describe as a criminal enterprise, with Diddy allegedly at its core. They accuse him of using his power, money, and influence to manipulate others over the years. Shockingly, they claim he didn't act alone, pointing to a network of associates, assistants, and employees who allegedly helped execute these elaborate schemes. The evidence against Diddy is mounting, and it's far from mere speculation. Earlier this year, federal agents raided his Los Angeles and Miami homes, uncovering a trove of alarming items. Among the seized materials were stacks of incriminating footage, financial records, and what authorities refer to as party supplies, allegedly tied to his infamous gatherings. Even more bizarre, they confiscated over 1,000 bottles of oils and personal care products, which prosecutors argue demonstrate the meticulous planning that went into these events. These findings, combined with the growing allegations, paint a damning picture of Diddy's activities. As the case unfolds, the details are becoming increasingly shocking, threatening to dismantle his carefully crafted legacy and empire.
I don't know the consequences of what that could have been. So I didn't really talk about it. I should have gone to the police. I should have said something other than to my agent. I'm just thankful that there was somebody there. There was somebody at that party who helped me, because I could have ended up in a really bad situation.
The case against Diddy isn't just built on physical evidence. Authorities claim to have interviewed over 50 witnesses, and their testimonies are reportedly jaw-dropping. These witnesses include former employees, acquaintances, and attendees of Diddy's gatherings, all painting a consistent picture. One source close to the investigation described the testimony as overwhelming, emphasizing that it's not just a few individuals, but dozens telling the same story. Prosecutors are also leveraging digital evidence, including text messages and emails, which they argue reveal a clear pattern of coordination and intent. Together, this mountain of evidence forms a compelling and damning narrative against Diddy.
He was using, allegedly, these events to invite them back to these private mansion parties and hotel parties and God knows what else. But he was utilizing the branded events to be able to, get the girls to come over to his private spaces.
What's even more damaging for Diddy is that some of the most crucial evidence comes from within his inner circle. Former employees have reportedly provided detailed accounts of how events were organized, from booking travel to preparing venues. One former assistant claimed everything was planned out, nothing was left to chance. Another insider described a whole system where everyone had a role, all designed to keep things under wraps. These accounts paint a picture of a deeply coordinated operation, orchestrated by Diddy with precision. Adding to the gravity of the case is the video evidence, which could be the most damaging of all. The infamous leaked hotel footage from 2016 showing Diddy with Cassie is just the beginning. Reports indicate that prosecutors have obtained additional videos, some of which allegedly depict disturbing and incriminating behavior. These recordings are said to be a key part of the case, used to intimidate and silence people. Insiders claim these videos are so explosive that they could single-handedly sway the jury if presented in court.
There is so many people involved in this situation that works the machine here. That, Diddy's obviously the head of the whole situation. The king of parties. But there is multiple other people involved that are helping along the situation or participate.
Cassie's civil lawsuit last year was the catalyst for the entire investigation into Diddy. Her specific and shocking allegations not only sparked the inquiry, but also provided investigators with a clear roadmap to uncover more evidence. Although Diddy quickly settled her lawsuit, reportedly for a significant amount, the damage was already done. Since then, more than a dozen others have come forward with their own allegations, some dating back decades. including a case involving someone who was just a teenager at the time. It's clear that Cassie's lawsuit was the spark for a much larger reckoning.
Wait a minute, say that again. Back up. You're saying that there's tapes and they're being shopped?
Yes, there have been people already shopping.
We've heard about the tapes.
Yes.
The shopping thing is...
Yes, there already have been tapes leaking around Hollywood, being shopped around to individuals in Hollywood. But one particular person contacted me to shop a particular video they were in possession of.
Diddy's legal team is fiercely fighting back against the charges, calling the case a witch hunt and accusing prosecutors of attempting to destroy a man who has made significant contributions to the entertainment world. One of his attorneys, Mark Agniff, has been particularly vocal, defending Sean Combs as an icon and philanthropist, not a criminal. The defense also argues that many of the allegations are based on unreliable witnesses, motivated by financial gain. Agnes stated that these individuals see an opportunity to profit and are taking advantage of it.
It sounds like there was probably a lot of hidden cameras as well. Is that what is being talked about?
Yes, this was actually in his Atlanta home, at
Okay.
a home he had in Atlanta at one point. And it does seem that the person isn't like looking into the video, so it's, to me, doesn't seem like that person knows they're being videotaped. It doesn't seem like they're active participants in the videotape.
Despite Diddy's legal team's claims, the court hasn't shown much sympathy for his situation. He's already been denied bail multiple times, with the judge citing the seriousness of the charges and the risk of witness tampering. Diddy is currently being held at the Metropolitan Detention Center in Brooklyn, a notoriously harsh facility described by former inmates as hell on earth. Reports indicate he's in a special unit for high-profile detainees, but even this hasn't spared him from the harsh realities of life behind bars. His legal team has argued repeatedly that the conditions are inhumane, but so far their pleas have fallen on deaf ears.
I mean, that fact in of itself is a big deal, because when you're talking about going back in time and talking about these allegations from other alleged victims, you know, there's not a lot of police reports, but you guys actually have one. And is that going to be revealed? Are we going to be able to see it?
Yes, as soon as I file my lawsuit in civil court, I will be attaching
The public reaction to Diddy's situation has been intense. His loyal fan base has been vocal in their support, flooding social media with messages of encouragement and calls for his release. However, the backlash has been equally fierce, with many demanding accountability and arguing that Diddy's status as a music icon shouldn't shield him from facing the consequences of his actions. One prominent activist stated, "This isn't about taking down a celebrity, it's about justice for those who have been hurt."
Had clients describe MDC as hell, as the worst conditions they've been.
Adding to the drama, there's growing speculation about who else might be implicated in Diddy's case. Prosecutors have hinted that their investigation is far from over, and whispers are circulating that some of his closest associates could also face legal trouble. Insiders report that authorities are scrutinizing everyone, from former assistants to security personnel, reviewing years of financial records and communications. The potential fallout extends beyond Diddy himself. His vast business empire, which includes music, fashion, and a media network, could be at risk if he's convicted. Industry experts are already speculating about the impact, with some predicting major financial losses or even collapse for his company.
Now, so what is next? Is he going to be in jail in this facility until the trial begins? Is there a chance he could, get moved earlier than that? As of this moment, as of this hour, as of today, yes. But of course, as I mentioned earlier, they're going to be appealing this thing next to the Second U.S. Circuit Court of Appeals to overturn the judge's order here to try and get him actually released.
The trial, set to begin in May 2025, is shaping up to be one of the most high-profile cases in recent memory. Legal experts predict it could last for months, with both sides presenting a parade of witnesses and evidence. While Diddy's team is confident they can clear his name, the sheer volume of allegations and evidence makes this an uphill battle. As one legal commentator put it, "This case has everything. Power, money, scandal. It's going to be a spectacle." As the courtroom drama unfolds, one question looms large. What will this mean for Diddy's legacy? For decades, he's been a towering figure in entertainment, celebrated for his talent, innovation, and business acumen. Now, with his reputation in tatters and his empire on the line, it's uncertain whether he'll ever fully recover. Some believe this could mark the end of an era, while others argue that Diddy's resilience might enable him to bounce back.
The evidence, alleged evidence, that's been gathered in this case was from those 2 raids that were conducted on his personal homes in Miami and Los Angeles. And the indictment names the things seized that he allegedly made videos of these performances that have been named.
So, do you think Diddy's family is truly as terrible as they seem, willing to do anything for money and power? And with all the evidence stacking up against him, does Diddy stand a chance in his upcoming trial? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more celebrity news and updates. Goodbye for now.